Welcome everybody to episode 216 of the effing title. I'm Big Husky, and I'm joined this week, as always, or always during the football season at least, by Fedge and Rob. Hi, boys. How you doing?
I'm doing a lot of episodes.
A lot of episodes.
Wonderful.
It's a lot of
Some would
episodes.
say, some would say I'm the real gin and tonic today.
The real gin and tonic, huh?
I don't even.
Not even sure what that means.
I don't.
But I'm ready to roll.
I don't know what that means either. So Fedge has said already that he's not talking about one of the games from last week, so we're not going to talk about that one. But
We don't talk about Bruno.
we don't talk about Bruno. Last week's games. Is it what we thought?
To
an extent?
I mean, for the most part, yeah. I mean, it's what we talked about. Is about the number one seeds, how they could affect coming off essentially 2 bye weeks for them.
Yep.
The Ravens were able to figure it out a little bit more quickly than San Fran was, and
Honestly,
just,
I don't know. I don't know if San Fran did figure it out. I think they're just.
I'm
think
not
they're just
gonna say
that
they
much.
didn't.
I think they're
Their
just that
talent
much
just
better.
held him, sort of thing.
Yeah, the
they're
defense
just
was
that much better.
the defense was playing well for the most part. But when you have that many turnovers at the quarterback position, it's never a good thing.
Fair.
That's true.
That is fair.
That's what keeps.
Brock Purdy looked bad the whole game. Minus
He
one
did,
throw.
but he needs to be a game manager. He's not supposed to be your, you go out there and win a game and throw the ball 67 times. He's supposed to be. I don't want to say really a game manager, but he's supposed to be good in the play action, and they baited him into a couple throws, but the Ravens looked real good. I wasn't overall impressed with the Chiefs. I think they're doing more with less, or I should say, same with less. But as far as the other side of the bracket goes, I think the Lions look impressive though too.
Yep.
So.
Agreed.
So we got two games. That's it. Two. Duh.
That is how the playoffs work. Yes.
Yes. So starting it off, Chiefs at Ravens.
Chiefs at the Ravens.
Chiefs.
I mean, I'm going with the Ravens because I think they are the best team in football right now. And they have the safeties to match up with Travis Kelce. So I'm curious to see what the Chiefs are going to do when, they can't just throw the ball to Travis Kelce. So we'll see what happens.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah. I'm also going Ravens. I agree with what Rob said. I mean, it's just not gonna. It doesn't work out well when you have a lot of injuries, and I feel like the Ravens, for the most part, are injury free on the defensive side of the ball, which is huge.
Yep. Marlon basically taking a week off for that calf injury that he had is going to be huge.
Yeah, exactly.
He's supposed to be back. Andrews has already been confirmed as back. So it's like.
Obviously, they have their running back woes from the get-go, beginning of the season, but
Yeah.
outside injuries.
I mean, and outside of that, it's like, we lost J.K., Gus and Justice did their thing. Then Keaton came in. Keaton did well. Then Keaton got hurt. Gus and Justice those guys have just been doing their thing all season, and it's been working.
We never talk about system running backs as much as we talk about system quarterbacks.
Because running backs are devalued. We used to. Back in the early 2000s.
But realistically, do we know of a running back that can't run the ball in fucking Baltimore's offense? Has there been one?
Yeah. What's his face?
It all depends on how far back are we talking here.
How far back you said?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's like how far.
You also got to think how much Baltimore's offense has changed over the years. They used to be a under center pro style offense that ran zone, like power, like it was their job. And now, ever since they had Roman as the OC, they're much more, not much option right now, but a lot more inside zone counter, more than anything else, you know? Like, so.
Yeah, that's true.
So to answer your question,
It's been a
I'm sure
while.
there's some running backs. I mean, the ones that are obviously more prevalent to being system running backs are the ones that run like in the Shanahan systems, because that's really wide zone based. Only certain backs can do that, and some
Yes,
of them
that makes
can't at
sense. 'Cause, I
all.
mean, we've seen it how many years on years on years of running backs just filtering through San Fran's, offense of injuries and Mostert and Wilson and
San Fran and Denver. I
yeah,
mean,
Beckham. Yeah.
back in the day, I mean, Denver
Yep.
had a new running back every single year. And that even when they had Peyton Manning there, they had a new running back pretty much every year. So it's like,
Yeah. True.
I mean, just looking right here from what I'm seeing, um, I'm looking at like multiple carries too, not just like one or two carries here or there. But what I'm seeing, multiple carry wise, um, it's. I mean, that's three right there. So I mean, you keep going a little bit more. The lowest one is Jay Graham, which was our running back in '97 and '99, and he averaged 3.5 a carry. And he has 116 carries.
Exactly my point. Lamar Jackson's a running back.
Next game is Lions at Niners.
Yeah, this should be a good game. This is the first time I think they said in 13 games that the Lions have not played in a dome. That is wild.
Before we go on with this, I do want to say though that the interesting thing is that did you see who the refs are for the Ravens Chiefs games?
Yes, it's the dude that has always picked or sided with the Chiefs there. What's his name?
Yep, sided with the Chiefs, and he always so penalizes the home team more than the away team.
It's like is it Schaefer? Is it his name?
It's a big like all I've been seeing since they chose it Monday. That's all I keep seeing.
What's the last name?
Refs.
Carl? Is that his name? Is
something like that. I'm gonna look it up right
Carl. I think it's Carl. Anyway,
NFL under suspicion over ref picked for Chiefs Ravens AFC game.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is it? Learn upon this, assigning Sean Smith to referee the game.
Not the guy I thought that, huh? I mean, I know who it is, but that's not his name.
But yes, there's that conspiracy has already started.
anyway, Jeff, with your stat, that wasn't correct.
What is it?
They just set 13 games or whatever you said.
I didn't say it was a stat. I said there's something like 13 straight games.
6 games. They played at Chicago. The fifth to last game of the year.
Maybe it was 13 out of something games then? It was 13 something games.
Maybe. That could be it, because then Saints, Packers, Bears were home. It would have been at LA, and that's another 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks.
Maybe they're just saying 13 of the games this year, possibly?
It would have been 2 out of the last 13 were out of dome, so that's wild, though. Either way, it's wild.
I mean, obviously, it's easier when you play in a dome, and they played in Dallas, twice this year, so that helps out.
They were home at Dallas, at Minnesota, who's the dome, home against the Broncos, at Chicago, at New Orleans dome, home against Packers, home against Bears, and then at LA.
Yeah.
So it's been a while. Plus the 2 playoff games.
Been a while. I'm picking Lions.
I think it's wild.
I'm picking
I think
Lions.
San Fran still comes out. San Fran's gonna wake up. The big thing in this one though is I don't think they've ruled on Debo.
I've not made a ruling, but he did not practice today.
And the only reason I want this to go through is because I want the logo to be accurate, and people just start losing their shit over it. It's gonna be hilarious. No reason.
That's
my pick. I love people picking crazy or just crazy conspiracies. Yeah.
That's fair. I just
Not
think
that I'm
that.
saying the NFL is not possible to do it, because I wholeheartedly believe they would do that.
Oh, 100%.
I mean, it's a business. It's entertainment business. Like it's just
Yeah, this is a tough game. The thing I obviously the 49ers, their defense is, if you compare defense to defense, the 49ers is clearly better, right? We're all in agreement there.
yes.
Yes.
So the question comes down to which team, which offense do you trust more against a really good defense? And I think the weapons that San Fran has is just terrifying, you know? Like, because again, Purdy doesn't have to be good. He doesn't turn the ball over.
Exactly.
And there's one play in every game where you look at Jared Goff and go, "What the fuck are you doing?" Every game, he'll play the other 99% of the time. He'll play really well. But one
Also,
play,
Aaron Glenn, dude, they've been on. He's apparently on the hot seat right now because they've given up something like, I don't know. Like I said, these are stupid numbers. I think it's 6 straight games of 345 yards passing,
I mean,
which is wild.
that is wild, but then also, I mean, shit, you look at their fucking secondary, it's not not the best. Like, I would say the safeties are okay, but like their corners are.
their safeties are pretty hot. They got Gardner Johnson. He's the only one that's decent.
So this is the Lions corners. Khalil Dorsey, Stephon Gilmore, Will Harris, Chase Lucas, Cameron Sutton, Kendall
Gilmore?
Vilder. Yeah,
Yeah,
apparently. Wait.
it's not that. It's not the same one.
Yeah,
It's
no,
not
this is a
one.
rookie. This is
I
a
was gonna say
rookie.
Gilmore
This is a
plays
this is a rookie from Marshall. I was about to say the same thing, Fetch. I was like, I didn't realize that.
Gilmore plays for Dallas.
Brian Branch.
South Carolina.
So there's like Brian Branch, C.J. Gardner Johnson is listed as a DB, but like you said, Rob, safety. Kirby Joseph, Ifetu Melifonwu, Tracy Walker the third, and like
Who doesn't play
that's their
anymore.
guys. So it's like it's like their corners aren't great. Like that, great is even putting it fucking politely. You know.
That's the truth. Yep.
Yeah, and to be fair, in the first two games they did go up against really good receivers. So it's I mean, not so much in the Bucks game. I think that had more to do with the fact
Bucks
that it
still
was
have good. The Bucks
they have
still
good
have
receivers, yeah.
Yeah.
But I think that also had more to do with the fact that they were up by 2 touchdowns and the Bucks were throwing the ball and they were playing prevent, so they gave up a free like 80 yards passing on that last drive.
Yeah.
So actually, I think they pinned him deep. I think it was actually like 98 or 93 yards that they gave. So it's a little skewed, but I do. It is their pass defense is a concern, especially if the only way Aiden Hutchinson is getting sacks. Like, I hate that they're like, oh, he's got 3 straight games with 2 sacks. Dude, he wasn't blocked on his 2 sacks against the Buccaneers. And
then the one in the first round there, he got it on a bad snap, I'm pretty sure, and went over.
Yeah,
touchdown.
that's what I mean. Like, he's getting a couple of these sacks he's getting are not because he's doing anything.
Opportunistic.
His is the cheeky sack.
And guess what? He's gone up against. The last game against the Bucks, they were trying to move him inside to rush so that he could get a matchup, and that did not work out. But him against a good tackle didn't work either. So what are they going to do against the 49ers, who has 2 good tackles?
Yeah.
You know, like,
that's fair.
Well, Trent Williams isn't good.
You know what I mean? Like, if you're right, he's great. But that's my thing is if they can't get a pass rushing 4 or 5, they're going to give up a lot of yards because then they have to play off. Like, you look at their DBs, they usually line up 7 yards off of receivers because if they press, they get burnt.
On 3rd and 1, line 7 yards up. I agree.
No, they do it. It's weird. It's fucking stupid. But it's what they kind of have to do, and they have to rely that their pressure is going to get there. And when it does, their defense is real good. But I mean, you can say that for almost any team in the NFL. So that's my thing: is which offense can score against good defenses. I do think the Lions offense has the ability to be more explosive because, as crazy as this sounds, I think the Lions are more balanced than the 49ers offense. And that mainly has to do with the fact that they can throw the ball down the field, as well as go quick game, as well as run the ball, as well as screens, whereas I think the 49ers are very, I mean, as they should be, but they're very run first, run. Now we're going to play action, and that's how we're going to take our deep shots is through play action. So,
All right. So you're going to go with?
I am going to take the Lions because of fandom, and that's really it.
All right. So because it is only 2 games, what is your bold take?
My bold take on
Bold
the
take.
game. Like, what do you mean?
Like
Prediction?
for this weekend, all right. What is your bold take? Like for instance, last weekend, my bold take was 1 quarterback rushing touchdown every game. Vegas was all home teams win.
Bold prediction.
Yours was running backs will have 10 plus touchdowns.
Did they?
I have no idea. I haven't been checking any of this stuff.
If you consider Josh Allen and running back, then yeah.
Most of the Lions' touchdowns were runs.
My bold prediction is this is the week where the Lions become America's team.
They already are.
Don't care. This is the week it happens.
All right. But how do you quantify that? Like,
They
how are
win.
we gonna know if that game becomes true or not?
They win because literally, I have yet to see someone that's like truly rooting for the Niners. I know Fitch picked the Niners, but I've yet to see someone truly rooting for the Niners. Everybody's rooting for the Lions.
I'm truly rooting
I
for the Niners.
I bet you there's a lot of people in San Francisco that are rooting.
You want me to
for
know
the-
why? And I'm going to say this, and I'll be frank with you. The only reason I'm cheering for it is because I can't have the Lions in the Super Bowl potentially win it before the Bills.
Before the Bills, yeah.
So 100% I am rooting for the 49ers. And 100% selfish reasons.
That's fair.
I'm honest.
That's fair.
I'm honest.
Yeah. I mean, I applaud that. So that's my bold. That's my bold prediction. That's how it's gonna be.
But I still don't know how we're quantifying that.
I just said, Robin.
You just explained why
think
you
all
think they will be.
quarterbacks will pass for over 300 yards.
Wow.
When's the last time Lamar's done that? I couldn't tell you.
Last week.
I was gonna say recently.
Nope, he doesn't do it. No, the big thing, I mean, with Kansas City, I don't know when the last time they even gave up 300 yards was. As far as the passing wise.
What?
And Lamar passed for 152 last week, Rob, so you're way off.
321 week 2, 316 against the Rams, 357 against Detroit.
Oh shit!
Yeah. So Lamar's done it 3 times this year.
That's it. See, that's nothing. Instead, we gotta look up stupid stats.
I would have thought it was way more. Yeah.
He had one of his worst statistically as far as passing wise yards this year. I feel like.
Let me take a look because I can just. It's 3rd worst. Nope. Wait a minute. Because of course what I'm looking at isn't fucking. It's just regular game. It's not showing. Is it not showing? Hold up a sec. 152. Oh no, that was his worst performance this season, passing wise.
I will say 2 QBs will throw 3 or more picks in a game.
How many more picks?
Two of them.
Two
Two of
plus.
the 4 QBs will throw 3+ QBs.
2 of the picks will throw 3 QBs.
Yeah. Throw
2
picks
of the
in
4 QBs will throw 3+ QB. Oh my god. 3. You just fucked me up. I said it right twice. Get out of here. Hey, look, the Bruins tied it up.
I kind of want to see the Kansas City Chiefs defensive stats. I kind of want to see that one. Is that a thing that Pro Football I can look at really easily?
You didn't finish your sentence, so I don't know what you're looking for.
Don't worry about it. But answer the question though. All right, there. Boom. Defensive yards.
What?
Is that yards period? Yards allowed by defense. Yeah, the Chiefs have yet to allow. Yeah, the highest the Chiefs have allowed this year, defensive passing yards wise, was 259 in a game.
Thank you.
I would have never guessed that.
Unless I'm looking at this wrong and I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, which could be a thing.
That could be.
No, I mean, they have a pretty good defense. I mean, this was the first time anyone went over 20 points on them in the last, I think, 6 or 7 weeks. They were against the Bills. So, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me.
You know, I didn't think that they held Allen to that little, because I actually thought Allen played pretty well.
He did play well.
So
Passing yards aren't an indication. Lamar Jackson played well, too. He passed for 150. Passing yards is not an indication of how well you play.
but you just assume when your QB's your best player and they play really well, kind of just assume.
But you also got to remember how many of those long passes were dropped. They didn't really have an explosive play, you know what I mean, which obviously takes away passing yards.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh damn. All right. Anything else you guys want to add?
Oh, I think that's it.
I hope the games are good. I hope it's because I could see 2 blowouts as well. And I really hope they're not.
I hope for one of these to be a blowout. Hoping one of these is a blowout.
Selfish.
Send that bitch crying home. Make her write a song about it.
I don't think she'll write a song about it.
He's talking about Taylor Swift to the people.
Fedge, final thing. What do you got to say to the people?
Travis
Write a song
Kelce.
about it.
Rob, what do you got to say? Final thing to the people.
Heart Travis Kelce.
Oh, dear.
As always, depending on where you are, more than happy to even nice day. Stay safe, and we'll talk to y'all later.
So you know it's Wednesday.
Bye.